Cheeky right here. So we have Jaden speaking on Scene Junior. So shout out to Elevate. And I think everybody thinking about the recent welcome home party where Chrisean was denied entry. So that's not the party she was talking about. What Jaden was talking about was the party when she had pulled up and they was finna, I think when they had the kids there, like when Blueface first came home. So the party that you guys are thinking of, I believe, is this party. Hold on. I'm gonna pull it up because I remember we talked about it yesterday. The party with Whack 100. Right here. So the party I think that Jaden's talking about was this party. So Chrisean pulled up the Blueface's coming home party, but was denied entry. We're talking about his welcome home party. So when they came through and they all brought the kids, that's what she was referring to. But we're gonna play the footage anyways. Here we go.
Chrisean Rock tried to pull up here tonight. She got ran the fuck out of here.
Really? You're lying. What?
You gotta remember when I'm on deck, it's a different crowd on deck.
Wait. Did she try to pull up with the Bloods again?
No, what they looking for, they called me this morning. So the Bloods I was with her, Zeus, now they looking for her. Because the bitch told them that she gave Blueface dude's mama and baby mama address, which is a lie. Because Blue don't talk to the bitch. But the fact that she got a little dude like that, you know, he all on the internet, so now she ain't got that. She really need to get out of LA, bro. She done gets the whole crib card and the one little blood card who was milking her. Now they didn't turn on her. So I guess tonight she pulls up with a bouquet of roses.
Yeah.
Right? I guess she thought.
First off, a bouquet of roses. Welcome to the circus, people. Welcome to the circus. Here we go.
She was gonna walk in with him, but Wax Crew is here. It don't work like that. Chrisean Rock tried to pull up here tonight. She got random.
All right, so like I said, I showed y'all this yesterday. So they was showing her roaming the streets after being denied Blue's party. I just don't know. What is she doing, bro?
But what the hell, boy?
What is she doing, bro?
But what the hell, boy?
What is she doing? But it's fine. It is what it is. So yeah. And then this Blueface with Navia, this is new girl. I guess he got rid of Hazel. We discussed that too.
Every way.
Oh no, y'all not finna get me with that copyright. So yeah, this Blue with his new girl. I think her name is Navia. So yeah, the party that Jaden was referring to was a party with the kids at the arcade. Shout out to Elevate. Was a party with the kids. Let me see where we at. Hold on, I'm finna find it. Here we go, right here. So this is what Jaden had to say about that party. Y'all let us know what y'all think in the comment section. And shout out to everybody who watches on the playback. Y'all let us know what y'all think too. Let's get it.
I think, I'm not a doctor. I can't, make no educated guess about that. I just, from what I saw, because I was there that day, I think that there's more things that she should be worried about than me, him, her new nigga, her next show. There's many things she should be worried about besides all of that. And I think she should rearrange her focus. That's my only advice. And that's just me being nice. Just rearrange your focus. All
right, so she says she got to rearrange her focus on herself instead of everything else. Let's see what the comments say. Comments say Jaden's really solid for this because there's so much more she could say. Heavy on the suffering. I don't know. I feel like she was respectful as hell the way she answered that. We've been saying she not gonna listen. She gonna take it as Jaden bashing her. The fact that Rock goes the way she goes just be cracking me up. Here we go.
Not everything is about I'd rather be broke and my kids are happy than be rich and my kids are miserable.
Yeah.
Or, suffering.
Yeah, that's the thing that fucks me up. I avoid those posts on Instagram because if I see it, I just want to keep.
It's hard to watch.
I don't want to see it.
It's hard to watch, especially if you're a mother, a very caring mother at that. When you actually see everything for what it is, I
feel like it's a bit extreme. We're gonna deep dive, but this the party, guys. So this the party, like I said. So it was at the arcade. Okay, we got it. So it wasn't a recent party. It was a party at the arcade when Blueface first came home. Here we go. And yeah, everybody addressing the elephant in the room. If Chrisean has a STD, we're going to call him a STID. We're going to call him a STID, okay? For now on, we call STDs on this show STIDs, okay? So if Chrisean has a stid, that means Jaden has it too because she went back with Blueface. Yeah, bro, it's tough, bro. That's why, like Lil Wayne say, I got my dick on a barricade, okay, bro? I got my dick on a barricade because I'm scared of you people. I like to take care of my health. Look at your boy. Look at your boy. I got to take care of my health, and I got to show my face every day. Imagine if I get something on my lips. Y'all going to be sitting there looking at me like this, bro.
What the hell?
So, yeah, I got to take care of myself. Here we go.
What's your baby gonna do when he grow up?
All that shit you talking about.
Okay. Okay.
John, get your trash. Yes, he is. He's very beautiful. He's very beautiful. He's amazing. Who said?
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You know who's very beautiful? Carlissa, but I digress. Shout out to the chat. Chat said Jaden stay trying to throw shade and she's the problem for me. So yeah, y'all comment team Chrisean or team Jaden. Let us know whose side you're on. Let's get it.
You the one call your own son. Y'all keep, bro. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. You hide behind this guy. You know why? You know why you hide.
Oh, shut up. Play date over.
All right, and y'all remember how that went. Here we go.
You know, I'm not a doctor. I can't, make no educated guess about that. I just, from what I saw, because I was there that day, I think that there's more things that she should be worried about than me, him, her new nigga, her next show. There's many things she should be worried about besides all of that. And I think she should rearrange her focus. That's my only advice. And that's just me being nice.
And we gonna deep dive. Before we deep dive back into that video, shout out to the Rock Tards. It was a bit more that I had to play. I'm trying to see because it was a different video that somebody sent us too. And I'm just going through the videos before I deep dive that people had sent us right here. It was this one right here. They said she broke down a situation where she had to pull up on Chrisean and Blue and Carlissa because she wasn't aware that Chrisean would be around her children. Specifically in this video, it says that Jaidyn Alexis says Chrisean will never be around her kids alone. Let us know what you think in the comments, people. Let's get it.
He was communicating to his mom that he wanted all his kids to be there and that the baby mamas wouldn't be a part of it. Okay. So I was completely fine with that because I was like, cool, I don't have to deal with him or the troll. You know what I mean? Like, let the kids go do whatever, and that's fine. And I let that happen. The kids go see their dad, and I guess they end up at the house and before they go to the arcade, and the bitch pops up. At this point, I don't know that the bitch is there at the house because all I would have wanted was like the respect to be like, hey, so-and-so is going to be here if you want to be here. Because they all know I don't want her around my kids if I'm not present.
Right.
Yeah, because she might turn around and lash out. She might tweet, bro. To be honest, she might tweet. But, yeah, I mean, shit, you know they did that for the drama. And shout out to the chat. Somebody said Chrisean's own sister says she had an infected canal. That's a disease. That's not funny. That wasn't funny. I got uncomfortable, so I laughed because I was like, I don't know what to say. But here we go.
Because clearly she's like a liability.
But what do you think that she would actually do to the
I don't
kids?
trust her. The way she talks ill about my kids, about Blue, about her own kids, like, I don't know, like, are you going to put bleach in their food? Are you going to put glass in their food?
Whoa.
Are you going to not, if Journey runs out the house and maybe she's in the driveway, are you not going to watch her cross the street? Like, it's shit like that. Like, she seems like the type that would let something accidentally happen to my kid. And I just would rather, if she's going to be present, I want to be present around my children.
Whew, that was heavy. That was heavy. Yeah, we're gonna deep dive. Hold on.
Because to be honest, I would respect the fact if I was around somebody that I hated and they wanted to be around their kid, no problem. You get me?
Because
I just wasn't comfortable with it.
Like, I understand that you are living in a world that is quite disconnected from the real world, but over here in the real world, if we were split up, the amount of scrutiny that you would be putting on any girl that would ever be around our kid would be so like Chrisean would not even get in the door to have the interview about being around my kid ever, and a girl that is literally 10 times more qualified than Chrisean also probably would not make it through the door.
No, first things first, let's just stop right here, okay? First off, we're not condoning any bullying or violence. At the end of the day, everybody has their own side, guys. There is no right answer or wrong answer, all right? Don't take it personal, okay? Nobody take it personal. At the end of the day, this the show, people, okay? This the show. On my page, you feel me? On my page, we can all disagree to agree. For example, the reason why I cover this topic so much is because I've been in certain situations. And the reason why I've been in these situations is mistakes I made in the past. So I don't judge nobody. You know, we saying, you know, we, like I said, we do the show from a dark humor perspective. So we gonna troll, we gonna laugh at the shit past that. Everybody keep cool, bro. Everybody keep cool. Say your piece. Don't be shy. Let us know what you think in the comments. There is no right answer, okay? There are wrong answers, but there is no right answer. Let's get it.
I'm worried about, like, oh, would this person cuss around my kid or say something that I wouldn't want? But several components as a mom.
She's going to walk in with a blunt hanging out her mouth, saying the F word.
But you're worried about actual, like, she's like, I'm actually concerned about the safety of my kids when she is around. Yes, I am because you can't, if I'm not there, and just because the bitch is like, she literally, and it's not like I'm saying anything that's not, anybody doesn't know. Something is clearly wrong with her.
Yeah.
You know? And I don't want you around my kids, period. And I've made that clear to everybody involved. She knows it, he knows it, the mom knows it. And it's not up for debate. He was
okay, so that's what Jaden had to say. So we gonna deep dive. Yeah, it's tough, bro, because I mean, I don't know, it's tough. It's just like you can't say that in the same breath. You know, he's been with you, so there got to be a little bit of something wrong with you too. You dig? Here we go. And shout out to the chat. Somebody said Blue's never been to the doctor. Okay, let me start from the top. Team Jaden, because I'm a real mother and not a thirsty maniac. Okay, I hear you. Somebody said Chrisean fans are unhinged. I pay them dust. Somebody said Blue has never been to the doctor with Junior, so he wouldn't know anything specifically about his medical conditions. Somebody said, by a show of hands here, who would let Chrisean keep their kids? Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I wouldn't let nobody keep my kids, but I'm very territorial. I don't trust people out here in these streets. I feel like it's Looney Tunes all over out here in these streets. Let me see. So we're gonna go to TikTok. We had a deep dive on what she said about her advice to Chrisean. Hold up one second.
My name's Derek. I'm an 8-year paralegal, and I want to explain something that most people don't understand. Civil conspiracy.
Hold on
when a
one
group
second.
of people work together to target someone, that's not drama. That's civil conspiracy. Civil conspiracy means that two or more.
All right, I don't know why God felt the need to show us this. Jaidyn Alexis, Chrisean, Adam, 22. No pun intended, because I'm black. Adam. All right, so damn, it's a lot. Let me see. So right here. Hold up. Y'all let us know what y'all think. Let's deep dive. Let's get it, people.
hard on her sometimes, and then like, damn, was I soft enough? You know, and that's what I'm thinking about. I'm not thinking about like all the other things that everyone else is pointing out. Well, you saw whatever, you know, like all the comments are gonna say, well, you do all this stuff. It's like, I'm not worried about that right now. Like, I'm worried about like her everyday interactions. She's so excited
because
to
they take that forever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I think you guys are both amazing moms.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I mean, from what I can tell of you, with her, I see it every single day, day in, day out. So I'm 100% sure. But you seem like a really, really good mom too. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Sam is nodding over there too. Sam is in agreement.
Shout out to Sam snapped it, man.
But okay, so what is it like dealing with like constantly seeing these clips of Chrisean / Blueface's alleged baby just out here in the world, not looking like he's doing too good, to say the least?
Now, first things first, we'll stop right there. Like I said, y'all answer the poll and hit the like button. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Now, I wouldn't say that the baby's not doing too well. I'm gonna say there's stuff that needs to be worked on. But I mean, the baby's a baby. Now, when it comes to developing and where he's at, you know, where he's supposed to be at, yeah, of course, there's things that has to be worked on. But you know, no, you feel me? The way I feel, no kid slander, no junior slander. You feel what I'm saying? I don't do that type of shit. Shout out to the kids, man. We don't do that type of shit. So we're not here to say nothing bad about the kids. We're only here to uplift the children. You know, the kids of America are our precious cargo. I say that all the time on this show. Let's continue.
You know,
it's a dark situation.
I think, I'm not a doctor. I can't, make no educated guess about that. I just, from what I saw, because I was there that day, I think that there's more things that she should be worried about than me, him, her new nigga, her next show. There's many things she should be worried about besides all of that. And I think she should rearrange her focus. That's my only advice. And that's just me being nice. Just rearrange your focus. Like, not everything is about, I'd rather be broke and my kids are happy than be rich and my kids are miserable.
Yeah.
Now that's bars. That's bars. The question is, would you rather be broke and happy or rich and miserable? That's a good question, bro. That's a good question. Besides the point, yeah, I mean, when it comes to the kids, man, it's tough, man. Kids remember shit, like whether or not you realize that your kids are going to remember how you treat them and how you took care of them and raised them. Like, I have a lot of memories from my childhood that if I was to tell my parents, they'd be shocked that I still remember. I'm talking about way back jit days when I was young, a youngin' just mobbing through these streets, trying to figure it out, going to these places, just doing what I did. Here we go.
Or, suffering.
Yeah, that's the thing that fucks me up. I like avoid those posts on Instagram because if I see it, I just want to keep.
It's hard to watch.
I don't want to see it.
It's hard to watch, especially if you're a mother, like a very caring mother at that. Like when you actually see everything for what it is, like it's like your kid doesn't need to be in every situation. I don't know. Not my kids won't be in every situation.
I mean,
and I agree with believe it or not, I don't really agree too much. I'm on my side. I'm on the Blac Pill side. I agree with Keish. Keish said Blueface made both females a clown to the world. They shouldn't have been beefing with each other. Yeah, I'm of the opinion if you have multiple baby mothers, y'all supposed to be a village at that point and figure it out. I know everybody don't want to be friendly, but I mean, the reality situation is y'all probably still sleeping with the same man. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. And then on top of that, it's like, why be beefing for the rest of life when y'all can make money together and stack this paper? And I mean, there was a point in time I remember where Chrisean wanted to like squash the beef with Jaden, but I think she had went too far. Like she said too much shit, and Jaden was like, "No, I'm not going." Here we go.
I look at her and maybe to some extent where we will put in so much time and effort into like researching private schools, going to, events at private schools, doing, searching and asking the AI a million different questions about like, oh, we want our kid to, maybe our kid doesn't seem like she's 100% where she should be reading wise. So let's get this app on our phone so we can work on reading every day, etc. Like she takes the
ain't nothing wrong
initiative with that. But that's what I'm saying is like, she'll go so hard to make her kid have a 1% chance at being a little bit ahead of other kids her age.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little slow reading,
right?
Or you miscalculating the decimal and all that shit. Like, should I do it?
But I'm just
sometimes
saying,
I'm fucking up on words and numbers too. Shit,
Yeah. Like I said, shout out to all the parents. Yeah, if you got kids, your job as a parent, in my humble opinion, is to find a way to give your kids a chance to put their best foot forward. So you feel me? I always talk about nepotism on the show too. We discussed like LeBron, Bronny, and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, the entertainment industry people. And yeah, I have no problem when I see people put their family ahead and give their family a chance to thrive out here in these streets, okay? Like their kids and shit like that. Because it's hard, bro. And whether or not you realize it, like you don't really realize it till you hit like 25, 26. But from the moment you hit 18, like you're an adult, bro, your competition is everybody from 18 up until whenever they retire. That's your competition, whether or not you're aware. Here we go.
There's nothing wrong with learning problems there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like,
and I wonder, I don't know if she's actually taken, and y'all can let us know in the chat if she's actually taken, I don't know if Chrisean's ever taken Junior to the actual doctor to figure out if he has any issues. Let me see. Hold on. Here we go.
You think that Blueface would try to
I wouldn't leave Lena in a room with him by himself.
Okay, that's weird. Hold on, let me see what this comment said right here. So I don't speak ill on kids when it comes to parenting. I'ma read you down because these kids didn't ask to be here. Facts. Yeah, that's true. One thing about it is, you know, the kids didn't ask to be here, so you gotta be you gotta be mindful of what you do, bro. Kids didn't ask to be here. You gotta put your kids forward and put your kids first. Kids over everything. Let's get it.
November. We don't talk since July, and I did reach out to him several times on the app, the little jail app that you messaged him on. I did reach out only because I was like, hey.
So in this clip specifically, from what I think, if I'm not mistaken, she was discussing why her and Blue kind of fell out when Blue was in the penitentiary, right? Here we go.
You didn't call Journey on her birthday, like, you good? Are we, like, what's the issue? Like, there should be no issue between me and you that you don't call her. You get what I'm saying? That was my problem. And I reached out, there was no response. I sent pictures, there was no response. So I was like, okay, well, maybe he's mad about something. I don't know. And to be honest, I don't care. I did my part. So,
and you gotta be pretty mad to not talk to your baby mama in jail, because like jail's gotta be so boring.
And like, I genuinely didn't do anything to him. Yeah. Like, you know, like, so I just didn't do anything to him. So I was just like, weird. Okay, don't talk to me then. And then leading up to, his mom was in communication with him about like the whole link up after, like when he gets out, like, what are we gonna do? And I was just kind of like, I don't know if it's my place anymore to go. You know what I mean? And I just didn't feel like it was. I wanted the kids to be there, though. He was communicating to his mom that he wanted all his kids to be there and that the baby mamas wouldn't be a part of it. Okay. So I was completely fine with that because
shout out to Big Bang. Big Bang said, she said nothing is wrong with Junior, so that lets me know no. And we got Elevate. Elevate said yes, she has, and he's in therapy. I'm just like, bro, my whole thing is like, so where, like, because, you know, I've always told y'all, like, they're playing with the internet. So what we see on the internet is not entirely what it is. So I'm not going to say they cool, but, like, for example, if Chrisean cool with her family, I don't really know if she cool with her family like that, because, you know, I see all the stuff with Tasiki and all this kind of stuff. Excuse me. But I will say it's like, okay, so, you know, like, who takes Junior to therapy and when does it happen? You know, is my whole question. Shout out to Elevate. Elevate says she don't show the internet because it won't stop the hate and people believe what they want to believe and rather look at fake narratives online. Bars, I believe it. I respect it. Yeah, I mean, I started the show earlier by saying no matter what you do, guys, people are going to have something to say, so just do you at the end of the day. Past that, we have to admit the only issue with Chrisean is when it came to the hate with Junior, you know, that was a cataclysmic effect from her past, I wouldn't say experiences, but the way she was acting, like how she was doing the drinking and the smoking and all that. And we covered that yesterday. We could cover it again, but here we go.
Like, cool, I don't have to deal with him or the troll. You know what I mean? Like, let the kids go do whatever, and that's fine. And I let that happen. The kids go see their dad, and I guess they end up at the house and before they go to the arcade and the bitch pops up. At this point, I don't know that the bitch is there at the house because all I would have wanted was like the respect to be like, hey, so-and-so is going to be here if you want to be here. Because they all know I don't want her around my kids if I'm not present. Beginning of November.
Okay, so let me see. Let me look up real quick, Chrisean. Let me see. This Chrisean therapy. Hold on. Chrisean Therapy Junior. Let's see. This is a day ago.
Shit. And it's annoying as fuck because it's like I didn't like being praised at one point. At point I was depressed from like being an artist because I got conviction every time I went on stage, so I'll get drunk and stuff. Like just to maintain that feeling of, okay, I'm doing a job. But then I always felt weird because when I go to church, we're praising God. And the person that's on stage is praising God. So to see me standing on a stage, it kind of looked like an altar for real to me.
Okay, so this is just a compilation of bullshit. Like I said, this is when Blueface spoke on Junior's disability. Here's what Blue had to say about it.
Child is born, and you know, when you look at the pictures and the videos, it somewhat appears that there's some disability going on. Is that true?
You know what? There is no disability. The only disability is her.
Huh.
She's not how can I say this? She's not like into it enough. You know what I mean?
Like being a mom.
So the things you normally do with kids and, you know, how they start off walking and talking, it's a build up to that. And it takes a lot of you walking and talking to them.
Okay.
And that's where she's like not doing enough at.
Now, what I will say real quick, yeah, I mean, kids is a serious responsibility, people. That's the reason why I ain't got none yet, right? I got my dog, that's about it. You gotta like really put your time into your kids, bro. Like what you put in is what they're gonna get out, if that makes sense. Shout out to Elevate. Many other parents in this world, but that does that make them a terrible parent? What will it stop if the information was put out there? People stuck on the hate. Oh yeah, for sure. What I will say is, like I said, I don't know whether or not she's doing her necessary steps as a mother. All I need to know is the baby safe, and is the baby being taken care of and raised properly? Here we go.
Because he can see, he can stand.
Okay.
He can move. He's very agile. He's very mobile.
He talks.
He doesn't talk. He makes noises and stuff. You know, you can tell like if you put the time into it.
And real quick, you know, Blueface came out of penitentiary, you know, much more mature. So I want to say real quick, shout out to Blueface. You feel me? Cause you know everybody be trolling on the net. You know we had like this a real serious conversation. Like all the bullshit aside, you feel me? So this a real serious conversation. Like I said, kids are the future of America. At least the kids in America are. Shout out to the rest of the migrants and the essays and all that, and all the other people, the immigrants. But I'm saying, yeah, the kids. You know, the kids is important. So the fact that he can have this serious conversation, you know, I respect it. I respect it. Here we go.
Doing enough at.
All right, because a lot of people
he can see, he can stand.
Okay.
He can move. He's very agile. He's very mobile.
He talks.
He doesn't talk. He makes noises and stuff. You know, you can tell like if you put the time into it, it'll happen. But if you don't, it's not gonna happen for any baby, gang. Like if you have a baby and you leave him in the stroller all day, or you just leave him, you're not as intuitive and tender. You're not putting on these kid shows and things for him to see and hear kids, and any child's gonna be behind.
Right, because people think it's fetal alcohol syndrome,
no,
FAS.
He doesn't have any of that.
He doesn't have that.
He had a hernia at the bottom of his balls.
Right.
Which obviously messed with his mobility early on.
Yeah.
You know, but that got taken care of. So that's the only thing I could say that would need that would slow his mobility down, you know, if he's had something that he can't.
Like I said, you know,
sit down.
Like I said, having the kids is a serious responsibility. That's why I say respect the Blue, because you could tell he's you feel me? You could tell he uncomfortable in a conversation. If that's his child, you know that's his child. You feel me? So you know you could tell he's uncomfortable by the way he's responding to the questions. But I'm happy that he able to, you know, do what it does, past all the bullshit, you know, all the gang banging and all the other shit that we talk about, the dead homies. You know, Chrisean and her beefs, Jaden, whatever she got going on, you know, all them other girls. Yeah. Like I said, the kids come first.
Care of. So that's the only thing I could say that would need that would slow his mobility down, you know, if he's had something that he can't sit down properly, he can't, you know, for XYZ amount of time.
All right, let me see. I want to look up what fetal alcohol syndrome is. This way back when Tasiki had confirmed that Junior was being taken into CPS custody and she's trying to get custody of him. Now I don't know whether or not that's true, but I do know we had Tasiki going off on Chrisean, and we discussed that yesterday. I'm gonna show y'all this, and we're gonna play that clip.
Sources, I asked sources that's actually in front of me that we tapped into what's going on with my family, and it was like, oh yeah, I heard that's true. And I'm like, that ain't true. As soon as I seen that some CPS guy, I never even met her child. Yeah, I never met her. The same instincts that came
real quick,
to me.
real quick. This a old, just so y'all know, this an old piece of footage right now, so don't turn up on me. This is just old.
When Chrisean was getting eggs thrown at her when we was on that sprint, and me and her was just arguing before they opened those doors and they started throwing eggs at her, that same instinct of protect your fucking people, protect your loved one, the same instinct came in when I seen that Tommy sitting right there like 2-3 hours ago when I was getting out of bed. I was like, oh, I started calling people. Is it really happening? And it, mind you, everybody know that I'm booked all the way up until October as of right now. Mind you, my children are good. My children are perfectly good. You hear me, Brandon? They're perfectly fine. The first thing I thought of was, how am I gonna put Junior with my children and make sure I still get the bag, but make sure he's good? Because Queen and Michael is good. You hear me? I'll make sure that just kicked in. I never met him. Me and her got the worst situation. My heart still was like racing like a motherfucker when I seen that. And I was asking everybody that kind of could know, hey, is this really true? I felt the same.
All right, so like I said, that's in the past. Boom, let's move to the future. Hold up. Let me pull up Instagram 1 second. Here we go. Boom. All right, so we're going to pull up Instagram. Let me see. You know, Trump going crazy. Let me see. So Tashiki had went off on Chrisean right here. So she had went off on Chrisean, Summer. She said Summer, Chrisean, and Tommy need to take their meds and says that they broke. Fast forward. Let's get it.
I don't need no more slap.
Oh, shit.
Medicine. She need medicine along with the other bitches. She need medicine. Chrisean need medicine. Summer need medicine. Tommy need medicine. They all need medicine. You can clearly see.
Oh, she did that.
I don't argue with liars, manipulators, murderers, and just bad people. I don't argue with them. Oh, and munchers.
Hold up. What you mean? What you mean murderers?
But what the hell, boy?
Excuse me.
She's a pussy muncher. So I think that's why she go around lying on people, because it's like when you are a pussy muncher, it's like, you ever seen like a man that like cheats on his wife and he accuses her of cheating because he's a cheater? He's only accusing her of cheating because he's a cheater. That's what Summer is. Summer and Chrisean, they accuse people of shit because that's what they are.
Tommy said, I remember my first mansion in 2018. LOL, been UPN ever since. I know the feeling. Who gonna tell her she needs it too? I mean, you need medicine too. All you bitches crazier than a motherfucker. I think she's speaking on Tommy off Martin. Either way, I fucks with Sean and Summer real ones. Didn't you have your sister? ... Never mind. Let me go on in here and check my laundry. You better humble yourself before you end up sharing brokenness with them. Girl, you need medicine is giving. You got cool back with Chrisean to get back on baddies and do appearances because your money was drying up. Y'all all the apple from the same tree. You need medicine right along with them. Well, broke or not, you definitely did what Chrisean said you did. Address that. Yeah. Here we go.
I just had to sit back. My fine rich ass had to sit back and realize, like, what would make these people say, oh, that's because what you are. You thought you had a friend. Summer don't need no more slaps. Summer
Hold
need
up.
medicine. You pussy munchers, you dirty murderers, bitches, you bitches is going to jail. I don't argue with bitches like that. You bitches is going to jail. If you a liar and a murderer, you know you're going to jail. It's catching up to you. Look at y'all life. Look at y'all teeth. Y'all understand God is spreading the teeth because he said you're lying through your teeth? I can do this shit all day. Like, you bitches can't even do no lawsuit. Let's talk about it. Bitches is broke. Broke. Management. When I sent that $10,000 off, what they say? Bitches is broke. Bitches is broke. Management. Are you still in the house? House so fucking big, bitch. Can't even find my manager, ho. Bitches is broke. The fuck?
Well, she said her piece. All right, she said her piece. All right, let's get it.
You pussy munchers.
All right, so somebody said carpet muncher. Isn't that what you? Well, I'm not gonna say that one, but that was crazy. I'm not gonna say that one, but yeah, I'm not gonna say that one. Demonic. Everybody crashing out over the bag. Raise and return while the puppet master is securing millions with his future baby mama. Shout out to what's this ninja name? Shout out to Lemmy. Shout out to Lemmy. But yeah, like I said, so that's what's going on that side of town. You know, main thing, this is what Jaden had to say about Chrisean. We're gonna get up on out of here after this. Here we go.
I think, I'm not a doctor. I can't, make no educated guess about that. I just, from what I saw, because I was there that day, I think that there's more things that she should be worried about than me, him, her new nigga, her next show. There's many things she should be worried about besides all of that. And I think she should rearrange her focus. That's my only advice, and that's just me being nice. Just rearrange your focus. Like, you know, not everything is about, I'd rather be broke and my kids are happy than be rich and my kids are miserable.
Yeah.
Or,
hey, she made good points. You feel me? She made good points. Just so we're clear, everything you guys see here is allegedly and for social media purposes, social media commentary only. None of this is real, guys. We're just all speculating here. Here we go.
you know, suffering.
Yeah, that's the thing that fucks me up. I like avoid those posts on Instagram because if I see it, I just want to keep.
It's hard to watch.
I don't want to see it.
It's hard to watch, especially if you're a mother, like a very caring mother at that. Like when you actually see everything for what it is, like it's. I think, you know, I'm not a doctor. I can't.
What's your baby gonna do when you grow up?
Outgrow all that shit you talking about.
Okay.
And she said the baby gonna outgrow all that shit you talking about. Yeah, like I said, it's crazy, people. This is real life, guys. This is real life. Welcome to the circus. Yeah, it's real life, people. Here we go.
Okay.
John, get your trash. Yes, he is. He's very beautiful. He's amazing.
Who said he was?
You the one call your own son.
Nigga, shut up. Y'all keep, bro. Stop playing with me. You hiding behind.
Yeah, gentlemen, be careful who you had kids with, bro. For real, dog. For real. Here we go.
Guy, you know why?
Oh, shut up. Play date over.
That nigga going to start and they pressing charges.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, the West Coast, man. That's the West Coast. I'm in the South right now with it. Hey, man, shout out to everybody that tuned in, man. That's it for tonight's show, Ninja. Yes, sir. Past that, y'all let us know what y'all think, man. Comment Team Chrisean or Team Jaden. I'm Team Blueface, baby. Yeah, all right.
Daddy, am I your baby?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me see. Quick updates. Yeah, man. Hey, man, we got the clothes coming out, man. Them clothes coming soon. Y'all know what it is. Check out the music. We dropping some new music soon as well. I've been posting Take You Home. Y'all go stream Take You Home. Past that, my clothes, like I said, y'all can check out the website, The Garden of Bee. I got the clothes coming in the mail. When they come through, y'all gonna start seeing